What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with Three Little Goats Homestead, and it is pretty early in the morning. It's a little drizzly, but we still have to get chores done because it's going to be a very busy day. So let's get chores done and then we'll get into it.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain.
Appreciate you coming out for breakfast and not having to get you today. Deb is already over there waiting. So is Chucky.
Startled our eyes, we let go of the skies. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all.
Alright, so if you couldn't tell with us packing up the car, today is a market day for me. It's a different market than I went to in one of my previous videos. This one's at a lake resort, and it's more of a vendor fair more than it really is a farmer's market. But I do pretty well there, so we're gonna head there today. And then today we are picking up Uno. Let's play a game of what's gonna fog up first, my phone, my camera, or my glasses. I'm a slacker because Melissa is always here before us.
What happened?
You're always here before me.
It's because I have to set up by myself, so I get here early because there's so much to do.
I have to sit up by myself, but I also like to sleep in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm up at 5.
Yeah, no, we don't get up at 5 around here. Really haven't filmed much today since the market because it's been a very wet and rainy day. Wasn't supposed to rain today, but it did. But we are home now, and Uno is officially back home. So we're gonna get him unpacked, and then I'll talk about kind of what we got and how much, and if it was really worth growing out such a tiny steer. So let's get this unpacked and we'll get into it. Alright, so it is the next day. We got a lot of rain, and being in this building in the rain just isn't the greatest. It gets really loud in here because it's a metal building and it's not insulated. So all of our meat is in here. I was able to get some of our vegetables and put them in other freezers. But let's see if I can pull. I don't know what's in here. Pulled out some T-bones. Look at those. They are gorgeous. And then some stew meat, and then we also have all of the fat and things like the heart and the liver and stuff like that. So that is all packed away in here. So let's go outside and we'll talk a little bit about cost. I figured I would come and hang out with the girls. They don't seem to get a whole lot of camera time lately, but they are still here. They are still spoiled as ever. So, was raising our own steer worth it as far as the cost goes? Hi, girls. So Uno, like I had mentioned, he was a Dexter Zebu cross, which are fairly small cows. They don't get big like your big Anguses do. So he was only around 333 pounds hanging weight. So with the cost of raising him, we calculated how much he actually ate through the 19 months that we had him and how much it cost to have him processed. So right around $2.10 a pound is what it came out to be for all of the meat that we got, which is amazing. I mean, your price is going to fluctuate depending on the size of the cow. It's also going to fluctuate on how much it costs for feed and how much hay you have to supplement. But that is about what we paid, which is cheaper than any meat that we could get at the store. And the great thing was, it wasn't all at once that we had to pay. It's kind of just, it's like a layaway program for your meat if you think about it, because you're paying monthly for their feed, and then you have that one big payoff to pay for their processing, and then you have all of this meat. And so the meat that we got will probably last us 6 to 8 months, which is really great. All right, so the goats were getting a little out of hand, so we're gonna go hang out with the cows for a little bit. But I wanted to address some things because the last video I got some pretty mean comments and some pretty hateful emails about the fact that we took the cow to butcher and we seemed to be having a good time while doing it. You have to remember, we are a military family. I'm a veteran, my husband's a veteran, our oldest is serving in the Army. We have a whole bunch of family in the Army, and if you don't know any veterans, or if you're not a veteran, you may not understand that we tend to have more of a dark sense of humor, and it's kind of a coping mechanism for us, because if I got emotionally attached to every animal on our farm that we knew we were going to butcher, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would be in emotional wreck all the time. So we kind of have to separate ourselves from the animals that are going to butcher. And we know who we're going to butcher and who obviously is not. The goats, obviously, they're never going to the butcher. Our Jersey girls will never go to the butcher. Chucky will go to the butcher. And while I absolutely love him, he will have the best life until that time comes. I know eventually what his purpose is. So I try to stay emotionally detached from them. Now, Uno made it really easy because Uno was a jerk. And if you follow us on any other social platform, you would have seen how big of a jerk this cow was. And for us, there are too many good cows in this world to have to deal with a bad cow, because we were originally going to sell Uno. We weren't going to keep in a butcher because we knew he was going to stay small. But once his personality really started to shine through, I couldn't in good conscience sell him to another family, especially a family with kids, because he was such a pain in the butt. He was very much the type of cow that if you couldn't get under the hot wire or under the hot wire, he would go through the hot wire. He has literally chewed through hot wire fencing. He has broken out of the pasture. He has killed chickens, and I'm pretty sure he has done it to be spiteful, because he looks you in the eye when he kicks and stomps down on a chicken. And he wasn't a safe cow to be around. So he is better off in the freezer. Alright, so I think I covered everything. But yes, when Chucky goes to the butcher, I will be sad. But inevitably, I know that's what his purpose is. But like I said, he will have the best life he could have until that time comes. Alright, y'all, so that is what I have for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We put out new videos every single week. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I trust y'all. Big Sassy's coming to get her scratches. Okay. Truckee, don't you do it. Don't you do it, Truckee. Nope, nope, nope. I feel like somebody's behind me. Hi, Corn Pop. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. Hi, Gravy. You guys always make this so easy to do. Oh, hi, Pixie. Hi, how's it going? Oh, there he goes. Taking that. Ow! You Posy, I should have known.